just within 1 minute, our mother has blessed us with an offering. And so it is a time for her to encourage us with words of encouragement, words to help you, and then words that will take you to the highest height. And so please, just some few minutes, I want to welcome our dear mommy, Mrs. Paulina Adobia. As I said, she is past Electoral Commission Commissioner and then Board Member of Public Service Commission. Let's welcome her as she blesses us with her words.
I'm so proud to be here, feeling so elated because the school is actually bearing the name of my grandfather. So those of you who are here, you should count yourself blessed to be in such a school. And I'm so surprised that although it's not on the main road or anything, I was surprised to see a lot of parents here. It shows that parents are seeing the value of the education that is being given to their children here. And that makes me even happier. As the children were reciting their poems and everything, I was almost in tears because I saw how privileged they were. Some of us didn't get it that way. We had to struggle in very remote areas in the country where there was no potable water. The roads were not only terrible, there were no roads to the place. So you had to pass through the bush to get into something we call school. But God is God everywhere. And so we have been able to make it in His own time. There are a few corrections I'd like to make in the introduction before I go on. I'm on retirement now, but I was a member of the Electoral Commission and the Director of Public Affairs of Ghana Cocoa Board. I retired about 6 years ago and currently a Commissioner at Public Services Commission and a lecturer at Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Center. Another thing that I was so touched is that the children were speaking French. And their poetry I was following closely because, you know, I also speak French. In fact, I lecture in French. I also speak Spanish and Portuguese. So when I heard them speaking French like that, I was saying, oh, you have started early. When I went to secondary school, I didn't know a word in French. They are now starting very early. And I'm encouraging my brother that any opportunity, apart from the sciences, to get everybody in the school know some French before they leave here will make them more marketable. What I want to actually encourage, the group of people I want to encourage most are the parents. We all know now in the country that JSS is supposed to be free. And it is free to some extent. But parents must actually give into the children's education. When I say give, I mean support the children's education. It is not only the money you pay, the school fees you pay, but pay particular attention to the education of your children. Know what they bring home. If you don't have the capacity to help them, get people to help them. Because the world is getting more and more competitive. In our time when we were going to secondary school, you would get a letter that you have passed. When you get to the school, they will show you a house and you go. It was not that competitive, but now everything is competitive. So we need to up our game as parents to support our children, not only academically, but also socially. The use of the internet, the misuse of the internet is making a lot of children go wayward. And that's also another thing that parents should guard against. It is not enough that your children are academically good. They must be socially adaptable. And you should be proud of your children in all areas. So parents, you should also imbibe self-discipline in your children. Sometimes when we hear stories of young people and the kind of things they do, it is frightening. And so prayerfully keep your children on track as much as you can. The teachers. Who is the French teacher anyway? Is she around or he around? Monsieur. Tu as bien fait. Félicitations. Ok, tu t'appelles comment? Christo de quel pays? Togolais? Ah oui. As soon as I knew he was from Togo. Okay, félicitations. Okay. So I'm saying that the teachers must also apply themselves, particularly in these two areas, science and maths and technology. And then knowing a second, a third, a fourth language is an advantage. Anytime you are a doctor or a lawyer competing with somebody for a job, the only thing that will make you stick out, apart from the technical competencies in the job, is another language. Otherwise, there should be something extra for any child. So I congratulate the graduates, I congratulate the teachers, and more importantly, I congratulate my brother for deciding to invest in an area he doesn't even come from. The other time I was asking, but we don't have a good school in my hometown. Why didn't you come and build there? So it's a social sacrifice he has made. And I hope the people who are going to use this, not only for today, but your children and your children's children, will see that as a sacrifice from somebody and support him and the family into making it a reality. So on that note, I want to congratulate them again and wish the school grows from strength to strength, and that anybody who passes through this school will be a success in every area of their lives. Parents, I will fund the Omani Ajedo. Mobile University, Kranka, I am the pass and one who say, Addition one faso. It's now a big graduate to the Bompire say, Mobeka Chirubi, no one can't Chirubi, no one can't Chirubi. The PARRY International School, school papa, Baba, or you're safe. Not school, no so any Nentla or Dada, I cry any opium cry, school no better now.
Yeah, that's say Mrs. Paulina Adobia